क्या पानी नहीं दिया पास में। पानी दे देंगे मैं चेक कर दूंगी। लाके भी पानी जल्दी करना पड़ेगा।
Well, it is a nervous time, but these are positive nerves. The prospects are so great, the potential, be it financial or reputational, is huge because success in this competition brings so much. And the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. The action has already started. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, this team has a great engine room in the shape of this guy, Tchouaméni. The Frenchman being a robust, relentless pressing machine who also excels in ball retention and recycling. I noticed he's surprisingly good at progressing play when on the ball too. Keep watching him.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Can he get on the end of this? Mbappe is wide and looking to get onto this. He gets big! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Good ball, good take. No way through, so back it comes. Alaba charging forward down that flank. Well, that has not gone well. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Searching pass he's played there. Vinicius Junior. Nice looking ball, neatly clipped into space. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Oh, that's a key interception. Nicely weighted ball. Madrid yet to have an attempt on goal. Looking to play him in. Can he latch on to this? Gavi is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Looking for the run. It's a pretty loose pass. Lewandowski. No, that's been intercepted. Santander upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually...
Can he finish? Oh, nearly. And that pass just didn't quite work. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance. His team... It's Lewandowski! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Alaba. Looking for options for movement. Santander. Could be danger here. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Alaba. And that's put paid to a promising move. Tchouaméni promptly onto that, and that is that. Good ball over the top. He is through here. Mbappe! Just a whisker away. He's a sharp little ball here. Hazard has been caught there, it's a foul. And here's Mbappe. Lewandowski pinches it off him. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Alaba. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Now he's got space here. So nearly the perfect ball. Oh, there's a probing ball. Kamavinga. That's Rudiger. Howson. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. And it's Griezmann. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
And he's forced to go back. Oh, that's well spotted. Now that looks a decent ball. That's an imaginative pass. Cleared without complication. Madrid have reclaimed it. No, he's just misjudged that one. Here's the whistle for half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, there's one standout, Peter, that needs improving, and that's the passing. All too often it's been found wanting, you know, much to the frustration of everyone around, and I'd go so far as to say that it's the biggest contributor as to why we have the scoreline we do.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. So the first half brought no goals. And he thumps it clear. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Now it's Hazard. That looks a cracking ball.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Vinicius Junior.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Oh, what's he done? He could be in here. It's Lewandowski! Dispatched clinically. And the second half is off to a flyer. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Yeah, that's exactly what they required, but they need to be careful now. That goal could serve as a wake-up call for the hosts.
It's gone for a throw-in. Griezmann, and that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Oh, that's fabulous. Well read, and the danger is averted. And he's there to belt it away. Played into space.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Lewandowski does really well to win the ball there. Now that is a hefty challenge. Oh, that is a nice touch. Oh, it's come loose. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Griezmann looking to get on the end of this. And he's cut it out. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Back to the keeper it goes. Mbappe. That has ended up in no man's land. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. And that's going to be a booking. Madrid have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Shot at goal! It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. The ball is loose and a good chance here. Oh, the ball's run loose here.
We'll simply have to tip us.
Goes for the shot! No, he's missed it.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Nicely shaped ball. That is good alertness. That's a lovely, delicate pass. Mbappe goes on a charge down the left. He's got away. Short changes him with that pass. Canales. Looking for a runner.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Mbappe! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Almost the perfect move. Almost. The finish just wasn't quite at the same level.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Long ball looking to counter. Rudiger kept his eye on it, and he's there. Well read, nice interception. Now it's Mbappe. Canales kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Driving forward. And that has put paid to that. And he's managed to get free. Can he get it through? He's having a shot! And it's there! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting. So that's it. It is all over. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, it's pretty clear that there was a solid game plan in place for what was a very high-pressure game. I think it shows great maturity on the part of the players, and it was, for me, well-deserved and well-earned.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
Recordamos a nuestros espectadores que pueden acceder a toda la información relacionada con nuestro equipo en nuestra página web oficial.
Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, we're on the way. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
This lad, Ødegaard, is a player with quite a story. He was plucked at a young age from his native Norway, of course. He's done his tours of duty with a view to aid his development, and now he's gone full circle, posting some impressive figures along the way. He's a wonder kid who's really come good.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Haaland receives it in a good position here. Haaland! It's a goal kick. Neymar. Bruno Guimaraes. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but and he's let fly! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that, and usually you're going to get punished.
Ball's played through. Neymar is wide and looking to get onto this. It's come to nothing. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Lobbed in behind. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. And no, that was never going to make it. And he thumps it clear. That has not gone well. And it's lofted through here. Casemiro, nicely spread.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. And we have our very first corner. It's a decent clearance. It'll be a throw-in. Just about within shooting range. Oh, a delicate chip through. Cleared away. And he's quick to snatch it back. Good effort from distance. And no one is overly concerned about that.
Yeah, it seemed the right range, and I guess it was worth a try.
Danilo, looking for a runner. He's in plenty of space here. That'll be a throw. Lucas Paqueta. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. That is ended up in no man's land. Not the most accurate pass. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Casemiro, played out towards the right wing. It's a throw-in. It's a pretty loose pass. Another throw-in. Yeah, he's fouled him there.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Solid! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Ødegaard plays it short. Brazil are looking to go forward now. Neymar. Can he get on the end of this? Ødegaard with the slide tackle there. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Haaland. Casemiro kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Danilo. Short changes him with that pass. What a throw in. that should get the job done.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Roberto Carlos can get it clear. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. No, that's been intercepted. And they've got rid. And the whistle goes for half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So there was the first half.
Norway really did turn up the tempo at the end of the half, and while they'll be disappointed not to have broken through, obviously, the chances will come, provided they can keep producing good spells. It's been a half with significantly more positives than negatives, I feel.
So both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break.
Substitution in progress.
And the action is back underway.
Norway clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. Solot. Can he get it through? Thinks about the shot. Good take, and is he in? He's going for goal! Decent enough try.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And he's there to get it away.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Roberto Carlos. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And smartly reclaimed. He's found a way past. Roberto Carlos. Deep cross. And the shot! Oh, super goal! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! The breakthrough strike!
That's just downright fabulous, both the disguise and the control, and then that gentle scoop.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Played down the flank. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Haaland being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
Gabriel attempts a clearance. Looking for options for movement. Thinks one through. Oh, Red, nice interception. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Neymar has given away a free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Substitutions taking place.
So here comes the substitution. And here's Solot.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
It's a searching pass. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Gets a good foot in there. And now they can clear their lines. It's gone out for a throw-in. More and more pressure on the ball here. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Now it's Lucas Paqueta.
Brazil surely have to be commended for their
Chance for a shot! And that would have been game, set and match.
João Pedro has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
It's their second corner of the game. And it's hoisted clear. And it's Casemiro. And that should get the job done. Hit into the middle. Ah, that's a fine interception. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking to play him in. He's through here. He's got away. Thiago Silva with a fine tackle.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Time is running out here.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Passes short and sharp.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
He's having a hit! And the goalkeeper watches it past. Probing pass, and that has been cleared. Throw it. And he can clear it away.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Østegard. No, again there's no way through. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. That's a nicely shaped ball. And that is that. Norway are beaten and they are out.
As it's time to announce today's winning.
So bring it on, fresh, fervent, fevered, how it always was and how it always will be. Feel it, this is where it starts. Whatever your ambitions, a good beginning is the perfect way to get things underway. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So we're up and running. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, I would think that this fella Valverde's role is going to be so key here. He'll be tasked with pretty much doing everything from covering the back line to winning the ball.
Good effort from distance. Oh, what has happened here? He slings it in, and he's there to belt it away. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. He's gone for goal. There's the crossfield ball. Vinicius Junior. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And it's Valverde. And he's had a hit! That is decidedly lacking.
Valverde probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
It's not an especially good pass, that. Deftly away. But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first.
Played in. He can get that clear. That is good alertness. It's a pretty loose pass. No, that's been intercepted. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Yeah, they've got a good grip on this game, now to turn it into a stranglehold.
Kane threads one in. Shot could be on. Goes for a shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That has been cut short. Valverde. Calatrava. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. And it's Gavi. It's a really well-measured ball. Valverde. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Can he get on the end of this? Here's a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Kane actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Alexander-Arnold, who's short. Vinicius Junior! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Looking to play him in. Calatrava. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And this is it's Lewandowski! And that was probably asking just too much.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
Not the most accurate pass. Calatrava. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Gavi. Kane! Goal! Barcelona! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Barcelona have broken through. It's 1-0.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again. Barcelona really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Deftly out wide, and he was quick to react. Valverde.
This is the time you need that pace.
That's surely a foul. Free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And it's made its way to him. He has found the way through. Can he finish? Calatrava. And it's Lewandowski. Lewandowski powering forward here. Lewandowski! It's there! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Lewandowski gets into a good position. Kane. That's the keeper's ball. And we hit half-time. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Barcelona really did kick on after getting that first goal. Could they have done another one and killed the game off completely? Possibly. But as long as they can keep up the intensity, maintain the purpose levels, I think they'll get another chance soon enough.
Barcelona sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up.
Se ruega a nuestros espectadores que no pierdan de vista a sus hijos durante el partido. Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 19.
And the action is back on the way.
El dorsal 9. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 11.
Oh, that's a key interception.
El dorsal 17.
Barcelona come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
He's got away. Could try cutting inside here. Gavi. And it's Valverde. And shifted it to the flank. Now it's Yamal. Well, that pass isn't the best. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Played back into the centre. Valverde does really well to win the ball there. Oh, that's fabulous. Gavi. And this is Messi. He's going for goal! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
And the volley. Oh, taken with style. Just cruising. They are cruising. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Barcelona are having a ball here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking...
Shot, surely! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And he's heaved it away. And it's Gavi. Can he finish?
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Barcelona have their second corner now. Cleared without hesitation. Ambitious ball here. And he's straight offside. And here's Messi. No, it's come to nothing. Barcelona are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Valverde. Gavi. It's Camavinga. That's good vision. Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Messi. Oh, well measured. And a chance! And the ball's it's fallen kindly here. And yes, it's there! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And now he has two. Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Barcelona are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Looking for the run. He's in plenty of space here. Gavi. There's a searching pass. Shoots! Oh, impressive strike.
Ferran Torres really looked sharp out there. That first touch, sensation.
No, no way through there. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Just eases him off the ball. That pass has been well intercepted. That has ended up in no man's land. Yamal. And it's Valverde. Chance for a shot! It's in! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Marcó en el minuto 87 el dorsal 5.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's having a shot! Sticks it away! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game?
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
El dorsal 11.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
He's one-on-one, big chance! It's bounced back off the post.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, that's well spotted. So, what can they make of this? No, that was never going to make it.
Barcelona have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Yamal, and he's following up! No mistake! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
El dorsal 17.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Pass somewhat off target. Aimed beyond the defence. He's free, he has got space. Oh, it's come loose. And that will be it. Barcelona, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now. Messi, happy to bask in the accolades from all around. The stage, most certainly his. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim? Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And already we're underway here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, this guy, Donnarumma, is someone who's been predestined for greatness, Peter, and he hasn't disappointed. Immense in terms of shot stopping, we know that, but I think his distribution has also improved, and it needed to, although he likes to keep it quite safe and simple.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Liverpool looking to pass their way through. Isak. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Oh, no question, that's a foul. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Reinders. He could be in here. Isak has been caught there, it's a foul. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Son Heung-min takes control of it and he's on the move. Cleared without complication. Mohamed Salah. Crunching tackle. That's a cute ball. Foden. Out to the left it goes. It's a pretty loose pass. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Oh, Red, nice interception. McAllister. Gravenberg. Mohamed Salah. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Pass somewhat off target.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
Ekitike. Robertson, who's on a run down the left wing. Ekitike. That's an imaginative pass. And it's Frimpong. Great vision. Played into space out wide. Isak is flagged offside. Isak unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Frimpong. He's got away. Ball driven towards the far post. That's a good cross in and a good clearance out. Tries to play it through. Son Heung-min.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Liverpool finding their passes. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him just the goalkeeper's. Isak! It's in! So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
After 30 minutes is number 10.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Now it's Isak. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. That has ended up in no man's land. Ekitike. Front-footed pressing going on here.
Might want to be careful there.
He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Van Dijk has been sent off, just to confirm, it was a straight red. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. That is good alertness. Fernandes. Played back in. And the shot! He's scored! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Oh no, this does not look good. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Some resolute defending there. Frimpong. That's really well manoeuvred. Looking for options for movement. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So your views on the first half?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and 2 between them at half-time.
Substitution in progress.
And we're underway again. Now it's Haaland, and he's been shifted off it. Ekitike, lovely pass, but can he get there? Now who's going to be first to this? Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. He's a sharp little ball here, and he shoots! Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Now it's Isak. Now it's Isak. And here's Haaland. Gravenberg. Szoboszlai. McAllister. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. And it's Szoboszlai. Ekitike. He's beaten the last man.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
It's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
It's a searching pass. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Alisson breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
The attendance for this
And that's
match
put
was
paid to a promising move.
29,950.
He is through here. Not the most accurate pass. And he has been fouled there. Oh, that's ambitious. And no one is overly concerned about that.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
Now that looks a decent ball. And he's picked out the run. Danger averted for now. Konate kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Isak. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Szoboszlai, and that has put paid to that. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, that pass isn't the best. Spread it left. Pass is just off target. Frimpong. And it's McAllister. Pressing high and with purpose. Referee has just said play on. The muscular approach does pay off here. Robertson. Over to the left. Nicely weighted ball. And it's been played through. Well, that has not gone well. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Knocks it into space. Mohamed Salah receives it in a wide position. And that has been cleared. Now it's Son Heung-min. It's a pretty loose pass. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now, can they get him away? Decent chance! And yes, it's there! Right back in the game!
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Liverpool get themselves back into contention.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
It's not an especially good pass, that. Can he get it through? That is a great pick out. Van Dijk.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Mohamed Salah. Passing is crisp and sharp. Ah, that's a fine interception.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. He's away! Isak. And that's that. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours.
And a quick reminder
So, Jim,
today
how do you
that
reflect
parking in
on
the
what we've
area
seen?
around the stadium
From the
is
manager's
strictly forbidden.
perspective, Peter,
Please
I
use
don't
parking
think he could have
provided
asked
by
for
the
much
club or any
more,
other
but
paid
certainly
parking facilities in the
result-wise,
area.
this is a game they wanted to win for so many reasons, and his players did a sterling job carrying out the instructions. Thoroughly enjoyable.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.